Hello, and welcome to another edition of Victorian Kettle. My name's Cindy Closser, and my business is Victorian Kettle. I cater Victorian tea parties, and I also have this YouTube channel that I do tea and baking related videos. So if you could hear the lovely music, that intro was, can you guess what the music was from? Of course, Downton Abbey. Love that series, and of course it took place in the Edwardian era going into the 1920s, and it made tea parties very popular. So I know a lot of people like Downton Abbey themed tea parties. But anyway, we're going to get started. So today I'm making a couple different things, and the one dessert that I'm making today, it requires a pastry crust, a pie crust. So I thought, well, I'm just going to do a video on how I do my pie crust. So the first thing you're going to need is 2 bowls, and you're going to need 1.5 cups of flour in each bowl, which is I've already measured out. You're going to need some ice water, so I just filled it with the measuring cup of some ice and put some water on it and let that get chilled. You're going to need 2 tablespoons of sugar and 2 sticks of butter that I have finely chopped up. So what you're going to do is, and I'm making I'm making a top and a bottom layer, so I'm making 2. And I find it easier just to measure it out in 2 than to combine it. So that's why I have the 2 bowls. So we're going to get started. So what you're going to do first is take the sugar and put a tablespoon in each of the bowls here. I don't know, I think the sugar really makes a difference in a pie crust. So just give that a little stir. I'm just stirring it around with this little spoon here. Okay. All right, and then now you're going to take 1 stick in each bowl, and you're going to put that butter, and I'm using again salted butter, so I did not add any salt to this. Now you can use unsalted butter and add some salt. There's some differences. Some people think that if you use salted butter unsalted butter in recipes, that you can control it a little bit better. I don't know, I've not seen a difference, so I'm using salted today because that's what I had in my fridge. So now what you're going to do with this butter is you're going to mix it all around. Now you can use a pastry cutter. I prefer to use my hands, and you're going to get it into a coarse crumbly consistency. Okay, it's going to be very crumbly, and you're going to work this butter around. And I'm trying not to get my blouse dirty. This is a new blouse. I thought, oh, this is so lovely. This will work great for my videos. So I'm working that around, getting that all coarse and crumbly, because you want the butter to be, all distributed through that flour. And because the pie crust, you want that to be really buttery and flaky. I like a butter pie crust. I don't like pie crust. Some people use some Crisco, shortening, half butter. Some use all Crisco. I don't know. There's so many recipes out there. This is the one that my mother has used with just all butter and with the sugar. And I think that it comes out really buttery and flaky. Okay, so this is looking really coarse and grainy. And okay, as you can see, I'm getting that butter really mixed up in it. So this is, it's so simple. People are afraid of making pie crust, but I just think it's real simple. The key is when you roll it out, not to roll it too much. And I'm going to show you that. So what's going to happen is once I get this butter all mixed up, I'm now going to add 1 tablespoon at a time some cold water. Okay, this looks really good. This looks really grainy. Okay, so looks like sand. So now I'm going to add 1 tablespoon at a time cold water. Okay, and I usually go about 2 or 3, and then I start working it around. Now it should form a ball. Okay, so once this gets all mixed, we'll be able to form just a nice ball, and you don't want to overwork it. So see, it's still not quite. So we're going to use a couple more tablespoons. Let me lift that up. And I spread it around. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to keep working this into just, and you don't have to overwork it. It should just go right into a nice ball. Yep. Okay. I think I've got it. Yep. That's it. And like I said, the key is to not overwork this dough. Honestly, I think I might just need one more tablespoon. Yeah, just one more. I think one more, and that will be it for this. And then once you have this mixed, yep, that's it. That'll do it. We're gonna take this disc, and I've got some plastic wrap, and we're going to just put this flattened disc, wrap it in the plastic wrap, and we're going to put it in the refrigerator. I put mine in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes to an hour. And then when I come back, I'm going to show you how to roll out the, there we go. That's it. So there we go. So you don't have to overwork it too much. And like I said, we're going to put this disc on a piece of wrap, which I have already measured out here. And I'm going to work on the second one. Okay, and just wrap it with the plastic wrap. And we're going to put this in the fridge, like I said, 30 minutes to an hour. And let me rinse off my hands. And when I come back, I'm going to show you how to roll out that dough, because I'm going to incorporate it into something else that I'm making today that I think you're really going to enjoy. So, all right, that's it. I'm going to put that in, work on the second one, and I will be back.